So today we are going to talk about our 2026 so far.
Yeah, mid-year catch-up.
Mid-year catch-up. Well, technically, this episode going to be aired in August.
Yeah.
So it's not, well, half of the year is supposed to be June, right? But I thought I told you about, like, in my head, since I was a little kid, half the year in my head is like from January to August is like the first half. And then September, October, November, December, the best bit usually of the year, is like the second half.
Yeah, I'm a bit more pedantic about it. For me, end of June is the first half, and then July is the start. So we're filming at the perfect time. Well, it's towards the end of July now when we're filming. So, but you know, there's been things that have been happening. So we have just digested it a bit, and now we're talking about it.
For me, it's like the perfect time still.
Well, yeah, for you, it's not even over yet.
It's not over yet. August is still the first half for me. But anyway, well, should I start first then?
Sure,
just talk about like general stuff first, right? Like 2026. What happened so far?
How are you feeling so far in 2026?
Oh my god, 2026 is such a mixed up of like two different feelings for me.
Okay.
Very, very bad one and very, very good ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you know, you're probably like, for all the people, you're probably the one who knows about this. Like the beginning of 2026, January, February was like, it was fine. It was like, so I feel like, oh my god, I have so many things I'm going to look forward to. There's like BTS concert, there's like trips, like multiple trips, and then like there's World Cup and whatever. But then, so everything feels so peaceful and calm, and I'm just, I just cannot wait kind of feeling. And then obviously something happened, and I just like, everything went from like 100 to 0 to me at that time, you know this? Yeah. I even said like, oh my God, Katy, I'm probably not going to be able to like get out from like this depression for like that quick or whatever. And then you'll be fine. You're the one who's like, oh my god, you're gonna be fine. And then obviously at that time I met like a friend visited, she introduced me to friends, new friends introduced me to new friends. I've just been constantly like making new friends since then. Even like now I'm still making new friends. I'm still like going out every day and making new friends and loving the heat wave, by the way.
I have mixed feelings about the heat wave.
Yeah. But yeah, it was such a weird time. Probably because also like BTS album also came out in the right moment, and I was like, I'll be fine. So it went from 100 to 0 to 50 and then to 100 again. So very quickly for me, I feel like. Yeah. And I'm just so thankful for everyone and for you and your partner, everyone who's like around me around that time, just like making me feel like he'll be fine, because I seriously thought I won't be. Yeah. But yeah, then there was like trips, all the like Japan, South Korea, trip back to Indonesia, meeting my old friends, meeting my family. Oh my god, it's just
Indonesia was a big one, wasn't it?
Oh my god,
you hadn't been back for a few years.
Yeah. That was probably like 2.5 years, like since I not moved back. I mean, since I visited. Back, since I was back to Indonesia. And yeah, I feel like I went to like to all that trip with broken hearted and came back with full heart.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah, it is like, I was just like, I'm actually like, I'm fine now. And then I'm just like, I really hope this is not going to be like the end of like all the good things, I guess. I still really hope that, because you know, like, you know me, every time like I feel like, oh, there's too many good things happen, it must be gonna be something bad happen after this. But I'm not gonna think of that.
But that's life. You could, just because if something bad were to happen, it's not because you had so many good things happening. Okay, you don't think. It's not like when you're going through bad things, you're thinking, oh, I'm going through so many bad things, that means a good thing is definitely coming. You don't think that as much as you do
in my life experience. It's usually like that. So this is why like I need to change that mindset. But like, how's yours so far though?
I would say it's been a normal year for me.
Okay.
It's been good. Yeah, like I think I had a life is just up and down, you know. There's days where you're just more stressed and days where you're like, oh, I'm doing good. But I think it's been a nice year. I've been catching up with some old friends. I've been doing some babysitting, watching my niece grow, you know, watching her like learn how to express her thoughts and feelings. It's really fascinating actually to see, and so like
it is
really heartwarming.
Right? Yeah.
It like makes me feel all
I've
like
been there.
So yeah, really really nice. And in terms of just like my everyday life has been mostly okay. I had like a really cool trip to Switzerland last month. So that was interesting because I've never been before. It's expensive there.
Oh yeah.
But really beautiful. Just being in the mountains almost every day was so refreshing. Really helped me sort of reset, I guess, a bit, because I was getting to a point where some mid-year stress was catching up to me. What else? Oh, you mentioned World Cup earlier. Now, I am someone who doesn't really follow football, but it has ended up being a highlight for me so far. It's been quite fun. Some other little trips like to France or just around the UK, which have been nice as well. So yeah, overall a normal and pretty good year so far. So yeah, nothing really exciting for other people to hear really, but for me that's a good thing.
I mean, I just wanted that kind of year because like you said like yours is like quite normal. Mine is literally just like so it's kind of like can I not like just have like a normal year for once, please? But anyway, should we talk about our highlights a bit by bit then?
Yeah, I think so.
Which one should we talk about first? Should we talk about trips first?
Yeah, sure. Okay. I mean, let's start with your trips, because I think your trips were kind of more connected. You actually had like one massive trip earlier in the year, didn't you?
Mine is only just one big trip. So it's like a trip back to Indonesia, but I extended it to like other places because like my family wanted to go to Japan as well. We haven't like had like family trips in the longest time. So at that time, like because everyone have like they are all like be able to like have like holiday together, including my nephews. So it's like let's go somewhere far, somewhere like not like inside Indonesia, like somewhere like Japan. So we went together to Japan. We went to Tokyo, Osaka. That's about it for like with my family, my big family, because obviously they can't take like too many days off. But it was so fun. We went to like Universal Studio. We went to like we tried lots of different food and stuff like this. But obviously like traveling with like small kids. Well,
they're not too small.
They're not too small, but they're still kids, you know. It's not like we can just like take them everywhere we want to.
They have was like, it their first time?
Yeah, it's also like their first time to go to Japan and first time like to go to like somewhere like 7 hours away from Indonesia, right?
Okay.
So I mean, it was tiring, but it was so fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I guess they're not like 2 years old. If like they're 2 years old, that's gonna be like at least they can like walk themselves and stuff, right? And then after they went back home, I stayed for a little bit more in Japan. Went to around Hokkaido again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I miss Hokkaido.
And then literally, I was just like, so I always said like I want to go back to Tokyo again, whenever if I have a chance, right?
Yeah.
But then I just realized Sapporo is actually such a nice place to live in.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I have a chance to go back to Japan, maybe I'm gonna live in Sapporo instead this time.
You just gotta get a handle on the snow, yeah? I know you don't like the cold weather.
Maybe,
it's not so bad in
maybe
the city.
Around winter I'm gonna go somewhere. But if it's not winter, it's such a nice place to go.
Even in winter, it's so fun. It's really, really nice there, I think.
It is really nice. It's just cold.
It doesn't feel that cold.
No, it's definitely cold.
Compared to British winters, I think.
No, British winter is just, it's different kind of cold, I feel like.
Actually, in the city, it is a bit colder than out in the countryside, actually. Because, I don't know, in the city, it just feels a bit more, like, damp. And then that makes you feel more cold.
Yeah. But and then it's windy, right? It's really windy. When it's like cold and winter and snowy, but it's not windy, I'll be fine. It's the wind that's always like gets me. Like here, it's so windy and damp and just it's not even snowy.
It's not even windy and damp. It's windy and wet. It's
raining.
Wet.
Like but it's not even snowing. It annoys me. The winter here just annoys me. But like it's quite dry, right? The winter there. Yeah. That's why it feels like it's colder here because it's like drier.
Yeah.
But Sapporo, and then I went back to Surabaya, my hometown, and a few days later went back to Korea with my mom, just two of us. It was so nice actually because it's been a while
Girls trip.
Yeah, because it's been a while since I went somewhere with her, just two of us. Like the last time was like 2023, I think. Also South Korea and Japan.
Was that the time that I met your
No. Oh wait, yeah, that one as well, 2022.
Oh, okay. So,
but it's only Japan at the time,
yeah.
Well. But 2023, I went to Korea and Japan. It was quite a long. It's almost like a month, maybe 3 weeks, I think. So but the one with you, it's only like not even 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure because I saw you for maybe like just less than a week. It was like 5 days.
5 days or 4 days or something like this, right?
And your mum was helping us take photos.
Yeah, and then of course we spent like a few days in Seoul and stuff, and then we went back to Indonesia, and I just met like all my friends back like from uni and things like that. Oh my god, it's so great. And then I met my friends that I met here as well, right? And then she just introduced me to more friends, so I made like more. Literally the highlight of this year so far for me is just making, I can't even count how many new friends I made.
That's good.
And I'm just so thankful. Yeah. It's like it's so great.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty intense, but I think that's probably what you needed this year.
It is pretty intense, but that's probably why I bounced back so quickly as well. I literally did not have like time to be alone, sad, gloomy, and depressed. It's like every day I just have like something.
Yeah, I think the timing was because your friend came from New York.
Yeah. Do you remember that? Like literally, I was like crying.
Well,
I was like, Katy, I'm so sad.
Because you were also meant to meet the friend for maybe just a couple of days, and then you were like gone
for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And it's like so funny because of all the timing for all these people I met was just so funny. And then new friends they brought like more friends, and that new friends of new friends brought new friends, and then I was like, okay, this is great.
Yeah. I think you just like being surrounded by people.
I do. I do love surrounded by people.
Energy. So yeah, I think it's been good in terms of a year for meeting new people. For me, it's more been about seeing like old friends as well. Yeah. I had an old uni friend visit recently, so that was really nice to catch up. Yeah, I guess my big trip of the year was Switzerland. I had some other small trips sort of around the UK, like just driving. I took my partner to my uni town recently as well, but it's quite close. I think it's just after everyone has like finished their courses and exams, so the campus was so empty. Is it good? I mean, it was fine, but I was just shocked because I don't think I've ever seen the campus that empty. I saw maybe a runner, some people playing in the courts, but
that's so much better though, right? If you like.
Yeah, but I just thought, what? Why is there no one around?
I probably prefer that than like when there's like so many people around.
It was really nice to just show my partner around and sort of get a feeling of like, oh yeah, this was where I used to walk as a university student.
Aww, that's cute.
We had some other trips. We had a trip to France as well. to the south of France, which was fun. But yeah, the big one for me was Switzerland, and that was sort of somewhere new, somewhere I haven't been before, and also I don't know the language.
Yeah. Wait, I thought is it do they not?
So they have
French.
They have French in the western part, so the bit that borders France as well.
So not all of them will speak French.
The majority of Switzerland actually speaks Swiss German.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So you know, I can read more than I can speak. I certainly cannot speak German, but no, the people there are so nice as well. It's quite easy to communicate with them. But we were mostly in the German-speaking part, basically. We even went to Germany, actually, for a couple of days. I mentioned earlier that Switzerland is expensive, right? So in the latter part of our trip, we stopped off in a place called Gestetten in Germany, because it's a 10-minute train ride from the Rhine Falls in Switzerland. So even though you're in Germany and you're staying in Germany, you can just hop on the train and cross the border again back into Switzerland. So
must be so great to have like a good passport.
It just really kind of blew my mind that people do that. And I learned that people from Switzerland will actually take the train into Germany and buy groceries because it's cheaper there, and then just get the train back home. And I fully understand now because our hotel was near a Lidl and an Aldi. And my Lidl card works in German Lidls as well.
I thought usually it's only like every country have their own card, right?
You can change the setting location. So I literally changed it to German settings, confirm my email, and then it let me, you know, get discounts in German Lidl. I was so excited. Isn't that a sign of being an adult when you get excited at discount coupons? Okay, so aside from that stop in Germany, we arrived in Zurich, and then we just sort of made our way southwards through the country. So we stayed in a few different places, and then from those places we would travel out to other different parts. So we were in Lucerne to start with, then we went to Grindelwald, and then we went to Zermatt. When we were in Grindelwald, we also did Interlaken, because like you sort of pass through there. Lauterbrunnen, I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh my gosh, I'm here just butchering these place names. But yeah, we went to so many places. I think in the first 3 or 4 days, we did 4 to 5 mountains. What
is your favorite mountain or place then? What's the favorite one?
In Swiss, you know, I'm so bad at picking favorites. I will say for the mountains, all of them were so amazing, but I really liked Mount Pilatus. Going up the sort of the cogwheel rail. Basically, we did like this silver tour thing, so you could take like the cogwheel tramway thing, and then there's also these cable cars that you take, and it's all included in this tour. But Pilatus was just really stunning. The whole trip up, it was so steep, and I'm just blown away by sort of Swiss transport technology, how they do it. Even in like our first day, we did something called the Stoßbahn, which is like the steepest, they say the steepest cogwheel railway, and it's like these circles that basically adjust. So while it's going up, the thing turns so that you're always like.
That sounds so scary for me.
You can't feel it.
Okay.
You just stay normal. So you're not just as it's going steeper, you're just like.
Yeah, I won't be able to survive that.
But no, it's just like riding a train, but it's like engineered to not be so terrible when it's going up a steep mountain. So both going to Stoos and up Pilatus were really, really fantastic. And there was this really fun toboggan thing that you could ride on the way down Pilatus as well. So it's essentially a toboggan run on the side of the mountain. I was quite nervous to do this because you have to go one by one. You can't do it with someone.
Yeah, probably will be as well.
I'm the sort of person who I like to ride on the back of motorbikes, but I don't want to be the one driving.
Yeah.
This is giving similar feelings. but it ended up being so much fun. You just have to remember to keep pushing forward, because if you don't, you just end up stuck on the toboggan. And that's what I was worried I'd end up doing. And then when you get to the bottom, they basically hook this cord to the back of your little toboggan seat, and then it just pulls you up backwards.
Oh my god!
That's quite slow. It's not fast at all, and you've just got this beautiful view of all the mountains and like the grassy surroundings.
It's not winter time at the time, right?
No. So this was back in
at summer.
June.
Yeah.
So it's just the end of like winter season and start of summer season, I guess.
And I feel like if I'm doing it like for like summer activities, I'm probably going to be able to do it more than when it's like winter activities.
Yeah, this toboggan is the summer toboggan. So in this part of Switzerland, the snow has mostly melted in these parts. Like the very top, it was quite cold, and there were some patches of snow, but we only really experienced snow was we only really experienced snow in Zermatt when we went up the Matterhorn.
There's still snow in June?
Yeah, not in Zermatt itself, though it was so cold. Is when you go up to the Matterhorn Glacier Paradise. That I think that has snow all year round. People were going up there with snowboards and skis, so it's quite popular snow sports destination.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically I had a great time on most of the mountains. It's just so different because the UK doesn't have a lot of mountains. Well, England doesn't. We mostly have cliffs. But
did you try any like new food, good food or whatever?
Do you remember I came back and I said
you don't want to eat cheese? For a while.
So we had a lot of bread. We did a lot of cooking in our Airbnb to sort of be a bit mindful of budget, but we would eat out every few days. We had this, is it like the black-faced sheep? I don't. So we had some lamb that was cooked really well when we were in Zermatt. That was really good. And we had fondue twice. We made fondue in our Airbnb, and then the very next day we went and had fondue in a place called Murren. I think in the moment it was so wonderful, potato, bread, cheese.
Your favorite?
So good.
Yeah.
Potatoes are my favorite. Yes.
Yeah.
And then
potato and cheese. Come on.
Yes, but then the next day, every time I saw cheese, my stomach just rolled. I was like, have I overdone it with the cheese?
I never really have that feeling. Like, of course, when I went to like Japan, Korea, and Indonesia, I ate so like a lot of food right there, right? I don't get like any like some like the type of food I'm like, oh, I ate too much of it.
Yeah, I usually doesn't happen to me because I'm the sort of person who can eat the same dish multiple days in a row. Like growing up, my mom asked me, "What do you want for lunch?" I'm like, udon. I'll just have udon noodles
for
again.
A whole month, it's fine.
Yeah, or like congee every day. Doesn't even bother me. But the cheese is just so...
It's probably like the cheese is just too strong.
It's rich. It's so rich. And I think because so much of our meals consisted of carbs as well, I was just a bit tired.
Get sick of it.
I was just a bit tired. And then as soon as we got back, we went grocery shopping.
Yeah, and then you're like, you just get cheese again.
It's okay. We can buy some cheese.
I think my favorite food in South Korea is like the food. It's like the experience. It's like my friend, she was like, have you tried like eating ramen next to the Han River? Because that's like a popular thing to do there in Seoul. So we went to like around the river, and then they have like lots of people like selling you can just buy it like from like
the street vendors.
Yeah, either street vendors or like convenience store, kombini.
Yeah. And
then you just choose whatever you want. They will cook it for you, or you can cook it yourself, and then you just sit next to the Han River and like just eat it together with your friends.
Aww.
It's so nice. I did that, and I was like, because it's like summer time already.
I have yet to go to Korea, so
no, you have to. I really want to go again, probably somewhere next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think usually when I travel, and it's the same with my partner, we like to we tend to go sort of out of the way rather than the big cities because you know me, I'm not good with crowds. We tend to do things a bit more low key.
Yeah.
But then there's some things that you can only do when you're in the big city as well. Or some things that you can only get or see in the big city. So trying to have a nice mix of that is good. I think my partner wants to go back to Busan.
Yeah,
so they have been to Korea.
Yeah, to be fair though, because I didn't get to go to Busan that time because we were only there for like 4 nights, 5 days, 4 nights. So my mom was like, "Oh, it's fine. We don't have to go to Busan," because my mom really wanted to go to Busan again to eat the seafood, right? But then we found another fish market in Seoul, and my mom just like, "Oh, this fish market is actually fine. We don't have to go all the way to Busan. It's probably like a little bit more expensive than the one in Busan, but it's also really, really good as well." So
yeah, I mean, in the capital city, you can get basically everything, right?
Or anything, yeah.
But who knows? Maybe you can do Busan in a
maybe next
trip.
time.
You didn't do it in that trip, so it means you have an excuse to return.
To go again. That's what literally I told my mom that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have any more trips planned for this year, do you?
Not this year. Because I was going to go back to like Singapore or Jakarta for like BTS concert, but like I didn't get the ticket, so I'm not going. Probably not. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, maybe it's gonna be like a random trip somewhere around the UK or I don't know. Maybe.
That's fair.
I don't have anything planned yet.
I'm kind of curious. I'm going to move it on to the next thing a bit, actually, which is the World Cup. Because I know you would travel for BTS.
Yeah.
Would you have traveled to see the World Cup? I know you've been like out to pubs and stuff to watch a bit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just for the vibe.
Yeah, just for the vibe, especially when it's like England match. I mean, I went for like all the games I wanted to watch anyway. But to travel for World Cup, the ticket.
I haven't even looked.
Oh my god. So I have a friend. He lives in America, right? And he told me, he messaged me one day. He was like, "I'm gonna splurge $1,000 to watch France." Was that France Paraguay?
I watched a full match. The first full match that I watched, I think was it? I think it was Cristiano Ronaldo's final match.
Okay, so that's like already like quarter or something,
like a full match, right?
It's probably quarter final.
Before that, my interest got piqued because of Cabo Verde. I didn't watch their like full matches, but then I watched part of the match highlights against Argentina because I wanted to see the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I had heard about him and I was like, that's quite interesting, and then from there I started following along.
Back to like that. Do you think I'm gonna go for a like World Cup match? Probably not, because like the ticket is just ridiculous. Apparently you can do like some kind of lottery to get a ticket, but if not, the ticket you have to like spend like minimum probably $1,000 for like just buying one match.
I saw the thing about, so for example, England, they got into the third place final, let's call it, and there were sort of English fans who followed them there. So maybe they bought tickets for like the start, but each time their country wins and passes through the next round, they just follow them there to the next city.
No, I'm not gonna. No.
I just thought this was... it was mind-blowing to me because it can't have been cheap to do that.
It's really expensive. I know someone who like... So he told me like, oh yeah, my manager spent like, I don't know, $10,000 for like the finals and stuff like this. And I was like, I mean, must be great to have like that kind of like, you know, disposable income.
Yeah.
$10,000 for one ticket. But at the same time, to me, the final probably worth it because they have like BTS halftime show. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna be there for like the BTS show. But like if it's just a match, I love football since I was like 12, but I'm not gonna spend like $10,000, $20,000 to watch one match. Well, maybe if I make like, I don't know, 1 million a year or something, then yeah. But like, come on. I don't think it's necessary.
No, I mean, maybe like, if one day we won a
lottery and
that's like, not what I was going to say. I was going to say if the UK hosts it again.
No, they're supposed to, are they supposed to host either the next World Cup or like the next,
I have certainly not heard that they're hosting the next World Cup. That is
or the next one. I can't remember.
The next two are not UK.
Really?
Yeah, that's not what has been said.
I remember I talk about this like with some people, but like,
again, I'm pretty new to football. I only recently learned what the offside rule was. I even only recently learnt what hat trick was in football.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
So yeah, I'm completely new, but I thought I would learn more about it because my partner actually really likes football, and I thought, oh well, they're talking about football a lot, and I know nothing about it. So
okay, sorry, I cut you over there, but it's just like the 2030 is not UK, it's Europe, but it's only like Portugal and Spain.
Yeah.
So Portugal, so it's not UK, it's like in Europe. I thought it's going to be like somewhere in Europe, so it's not UK, I guess.
No, because what I kept seeing as I'm trying to learn more about football, in fact, I think I was recommended a video that says why UK might not be hosting the World Cup for like another however many years. I can't even remember what. I'm not going to spread fake news here, but it doesn't look like UK is going to host anytime soon, even though apparently the country is like, we have enough stadiums and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how the whole setup works, to be honest. I'm still learning about it, but I do think it'd be quite cool to see a football match live. The atmosphere would be really interesting.
Yeah, I did watch it, like because I love Juventus. I went to Italy to watch like Juventus match. Oh, wow. And I actually got the like quite like front row ticket as well for that one.
Okay.
But because obviously it's not like a final of something, it didn't cost me like $1,000. It only cost me like probably like 100.
So with the crowd's a bit like going to a concert. It's not too insane.
But I was literally like on the front of like that area that time. So it was really, really great.
Okay.
It was such a great time. But I'm not gonna spend like.
No, it's not, especially when you can watch it. You know, on TV as it's happening. Although some of the matches you have to wake up at like 2-3 a.m.
It's because it was like in the US. If it's like in Spain or Portugal, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Just depends.
It was one of the things I've been like looking forward to, like World Cup, because obviously last World Cup I was too dead to follow it, but I just remember like. So I moved here, and I remember like England start getting better and better in terms of like their like national football team. It's like when they first started to say like, oh, football is coming home. Started like 2018. I remember so clearly that day, because like it's finally they're like getting like a good team. But then obviously never came home. So we should talk about like our favorite part of World Cup, right? Is the third place.
Well, I have joint favorite part of the World Cup, which is what I mentioned earlier.
No, this is have to be like the most favorite one, don't you think? For you, I mean, for me anyway. I don't know about you, but like for me, this is like my favorite game of the whole tournament.
If you mean match, I really enjoyed. France versus England.
Yeah.
But I have a few like favorite highlights. You know me, I'm just bad at picking favorites.
Yeah, of course. The highlights, it's not just going to be that.
But
do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. I mean, the match was interesting because actually to start with, I was very proud of England I actually started watching 10 minutes in. I think it was already 2-0. Because I could hear you cheering. I wasn't actually watching at the time when it started, and I heard you cheering.
Was I that loud?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, I just thought it's fine. I can also hear the neighbours.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I just thought, oh wow, it sounds like it's quite exciting. So I was like, oh well, I think I was just drawing at the time. So I thought maybe I just put it on in the background. And I was just like, oh, England is winning. That's really cool. And I was watching and I was really happy for England. But in the first half, I felt a bit like, oh, France seems a bit sleepy.
Yeah, didn't really do anything, right?
I mean, I'd heard for the whole tournament, despite not watching all the matches, I heard how well France had been playing.
No,
so when I watched this,
I thought they're going to win the competition.
So it was a big upset for
you. No, because like I always, obviously Italy, I'm like Italy fans, right? Like since the beginning of like when I started watching World Cup. But because they were like, they didn't qualify. This is the third time they didn't qualify. So I just have to keep like try to find a new team. But to be fair though, since 2018, England is like one of my favorite as well, because like obviously I told you it's keep like they start like, oh, maybe it's coming home, maybe it's coming home.
But they were getting better and better.
They are getting better. And then I was like, this year I was like, seriously, when they went to semi, I was like, okay, maybe this is definitely when they actually going to like, you know, win the whole tournament. And then they lost. But France though, since the beginning, they are my favorite.
Okay.
If it's not England, I want them to win the competition again.
Right. Yeah. My partner was saying that they really wanted to see France versus England in the final.
Final, right?
And to be fair, when we were watching, what was it? So we saw, which match came first? Was it France versus Argentina first, or Spain versus France first?
Wait, was it France?
No, I think it was England Argentina first, right?
It's France, yeah. And
so we knew that Argentina was through to the final first.
Yeah.
And then it was France versus Spain.
Yeah.
And my partner had been saying, oh, it sucks because I really wanted to see France versus England. And I said, you might still.
Yeah, I know. I know. I literally said the same thing. And then someone told me like, they might. Like for a third place, and I was like, there's no way France will going to win this. I said that.
Wow, it's good thing you don't bet on sports.
No, this is like why I like World Cup though, because everything's so unpredictable. It's so hard to like predict it.
Yeah. Okay. I see the appeal of that. I think like the dark horse teams. Yeah. So I mentioned Cabo Verde earlier. I think I have a thing about that where it's sort of a bit unexpected.
Yeah.
But I heard about how well Cabo Verde were doing, and then, when they versed Argentina, they lost, but it was apparently a really good game. So I went back and watched parts of it with my partner, and it was just so inspiring to sort of see. But yeah, when it came down to it, I think Spain did really well in both the match against France and the final. Yeah,
I guess Spain is in my list as well. It's just like, oh, come on, Spain already won like the Euros. I was like, just don't make them win again. I want like someone like other team.
For me, win. At this point, I was like, oh, England's not through to a final, so I said anything goes really. But I think in my heart, the France versus England was.
Come on, it was the best, the best one, right, on that World Cup. Like,
well, I can't give. Based on all the ones I watched, I also think it was the best match that I also really like England versus Norway. Actually,
I think England versus Norway. I'm not gonna say it's the best, it's just the most like heartwarming game.
It was.
It's just like Bellingham and Haaland hugging each other.
Yeah,
I feel like
both
game.
Norway, England, France, England were. These matches were so full of sportsmanship, and I think that's the thing that gets me.
Is probably
I'm soft and gooey for this kind of thing.
I'm like to watch Argentina and England, and then England France. The difference between that like, oh my god, the two matches. I was like, no, this is football. You're supposed to play like this, but it's also probably because they don't have like any pressure on them, right?
Yeah.
That's why they can like play so peacefully.
Yeah.
That was such a great football, by the way.
The second half.
The second half was so, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, are they going to like flip the score or not?
I think that was what was really fun about it.
But then after they blow the last whistle, everyone was just like cheering each other. Like they just like, oh, they just like shake hands. They just hugged each other. Just like, no, this is, so football's supposed to be like this. Right? It's just, that's why I was like, oh my god, this is like the best. I was not going to watch that game, but that's why I was like, it's like 10 p.m. I was like, do I want to go to the pub just for this game? Like, because it's still in the third place, it's like 10 p.m. And I was like, fine, I'm just gonna watch it on my TV. And I also late, you were like 10 minutes late, right? I was like maybe 3 minutes late. I was like, it's only 3 minutes late. Literally 1-0 at the time.
You're thinking,
I was like,
huh?
What was this goal from?
Yeah, it was really fun to watch. I think I can see. I mean, I've always understood why people enjoy watching any type of sports anyway, because they want to support they want to show some pride in their local teams or their national teams, and it's a way of building community. But I don't play football, and I just never really followed football either. But coming into it, it's been quite enjoyable. I even got to experience watching a game in the pub. So the Norway-England game I watched in a pub when a couple of friends visited.
Oh, yeah, I also watched that in the pub.
Yeah, the vibes were just really good. Right? I'm so glad England did win that one, actually, because we were in the pub and I was thinking...
It'll be fine. You know, I watched England-Argentina at the pub. Obviously, England lost.
Yeah.
No one... I mean, people are angry at the start of the game, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, we're not going to talk about the controversy, but, like, at the end, when we know that we lost, everyone was just awkwardly silent. Like, literally just...
I guess it's just some resignation to the fact.
No one talked about anything. No one is angry. No one was angry. Everyone's just like, oh, we lost.
Okay.
Okay. Next one, I guess. Okay, not coming home, I guess.
Yeah,
that was so a shame. That was sad. I was very sad at the time because like everyone just like they all look sad, but that it's not, they don't overreact it or whatever. It just, everyone is just like so quiet and silent.
It was a shame, but I think both England and France finished it on a good note, like a really good note. Yeah,
at least they don't have the controversy. They played the good football, and I just loved it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to segue into the last part now, but I guess it still connects to World Cup, which you mentioned earlier. You watched the final and you would have possibly got tickets for it if it meant you could see BTS live again.
Seriously, I didn't even know that they are going to have like BTS on that halftime show until like the middle of World Cup, like around or in the middle. Yeah, because they didn't say anything until... in the middle of World Cup, because I thought they're going to be in Europe around there. Okay. But apparently they finished the European tour and then they going back to the US. This is why. I was like, why are they going like that? Like what?
Do you know how I even figured it out?
What?
Is so when we watched our first like match, I saw, you know, like all the ad banner things on the side.
Yeah.
So suddenly it flashed up the word BTS.
Oh, really?
And like Shakira, Madonna.
I told you about this, no? I thought I told you
before you told
this.
me about BTS,
okay.
I had already...
You already kind of...
I already know that they must be performing, but I didn't realise for halftime show. But because I saw this on the names on the side, I was like, why do they have names on the side? And then me and my partner like just searched it, and it was like, oh.
It was just I thought it just started like a rumor, but then after that their Instagram page, like their official Instagram page, just literally said like, oh, okay, we're going to, like, and I was like, what, they never have halftime show, right? So I was like, so I thought it's going to be like a closing ceremony, but no, it's like halftime. I was like, halftime show or football, like what? This is like the first time they're gonna have this, obviously, because it's like in the US, right? But yeah, I was so happy because like I know I was like, okay, I need to go to a pub for this. I just want a giant screen to watch BTS, not to watch Spain versus Argentina. I don't care about the final anymore because obviously I want France and England. But like I'm just gonna there for BTS. It was so funny though because like I can hear some people like, oh, this song is actually BTS. I didn't know this and stuff like this, and I was like.
Oh, okay. Maybe they got some new fans from this performance. But had you gone there live, you would have seen BTS live.
Yeah.
Within a week of each other,
I know.
Right?
That is crazy because like BTS concert is also like one of the things I've been like looking forward to.
Not even a week. It's been quite a few weeks actually. It was start of July.
Start of July and then. Middle.
So like a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks. So it's still like
because final was the 19th and the BTS concert was 7th and
yeah. So it's like only it's not even 2 weeks though.
Like just under. I guess. Yeah.
So it is like a lot. That's why I was like, oh, why am I not like in the US right now watching them? But yeah, BTS concert. Should we talk about that a little bit?
Sure. I feel like you're fizzing to talk about
I really have to because like this is my first BTS concert and I'm just like. 3 years ago, I thought I never going to even like win the ticket war, and then I got the standing ticket and VIP ticket, and then everything just felt so like I just feel like so lucky the whole day there as well because everything like just like runs so smoothly. I feel like I went and then I get like a very very small queue number. I got like barricade. So I can like, oh my God, I literally, the moment I saw them.
Sorry, what does this mean? You got the small queue number and the barricade. Explain this for listeners who have no idea what that even means.
So they assign you a queue number, a random queue number, obviously to prevent you camping.
Right, okay.
On the day, right? Because I really love that system, by the way. Some people might not like it because they're like, it's supposed to be like first come, first serve kind of thing. But I was like, I don't want to camp that. I don't want to start like queuing at midnight or something because that definitely happened, right? Before, right? Especially if you start with something like BTS. They haven't like doing this for like 6 years or something now. And then I was like, yeah, they're gonna have like random one. So I went there at 10 or 11, like between that, and obviously there's no queue there because you can just come whenever. And I got then the queue number is like apparently it's just random, so I got like a very small one. It's only like 200 or something. And then I was like, this is actually because I went to Suga's concert, right? I get like 1,000 and something at that time.
Okay, big difference.
Yeah, 1,500 or something like this. And I just watching like 200. I was like, I probably can't go like to barricade because like we can go first because I'm the VIP, so we go for a sound check first, right? And then yeah, when I went for the sound check, we had to queue for a bit. It's in the middle of a heat wave. It's terrible, but like I have my umbrella with me up all the time, so I was fine. Went in, yeah, literally I just like stand there, one of the barricade thing there, and oh my God, I can like to see them the first time. Like I mean, I went to Suga's concert, right? Like, but to see all 7 of them that up close,
yeah, I
feel like, oh my God, they're real. And the one thing I just realized from that concert is like, I think I was gonna say like my bias is Jungkook and my bias record is like Suga or J-Hope, but now I feel like Jungkook's my bias, everyone else is my bias record.
everyone
wow. Everyone, like literally everyone, like everyone else, they are my bias record.
Okay,
it's so good. And then even like I met like so many new friends as well, right there, right? And then they are so nice as well. Oh my God, everyone is so nice. And then I actually like have like a lift back home as well.
Okay.
From like one of the new friends. Yeah, I know, because I was like I was going to try and figure out how to go back home, and then so it's just like, oh, let's just meet my dad first and then we can figure it out. Maybe he can drop you off somewhere. He literally dropped me off like where I stayed, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot be any more like luckier than this. Like today, like I met so many new friends. I saw BTS up close, and then I got like a lift back home, and I was like, it's so great. I love it. I just cannot believe that I don't have anything big to look forward to anymore this year. Can't think of anything.
It doesn't have to be big things, I guess. Yeah, now that we're halfway through, I have, like, I'm looking forward to autumn.
Yeah, I love autumn.
You know, so I mentioned, you were saying you loved the hot weather earlier, and I think I have mixed feelings.
Because the hot weather is going to go soon as well.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I don't need it to be that hot.
Are you tired of like the hot weather already?
I don't do well in really hot weather because it triggers more migraines for me. So I already have to deal with that monthly. I don't need extra on top of that.
And we also do not have air conditioning here, to be clear. But it's just like, I just love the heat wave, because I feel like I came back in May and I feel like I never left Indonesia.
That's saying something.
I know, right? Yeah. I was so shocked, because I think this is probably like the most consistent heat wave I've had since like I moved here.
You mean like where it's like actually hot for
just like
longer periods, not hot and then cold and hot and then cold.
It's great. I love it. I'm sorry, lots of people are probably not gonna love this, but like,
it's each to their own. There's plenty of people who enjoy hot weather, and you'll see that here, because hot weather isn't, I guess it's not the norm. People get excited, they're out in the parks and bathing. I just feel like it's different kind of UK, England, but just for me personally, I London, tend to like milder weather. So yeah, autumn I'm looking forward to. I don't think I have any. I do have some things planned, but they're in the works at the moment, so I'm not going to say anything and jinx them. But yeah, just looking forward to catching up with some of the people who I haven't seen in a while. That's, like I said, my year has been quite normal. It's just been catching up with people who I hadn't seen for a bit, because the last few years have been kind of hectic on my end. So yeah, just finally reconnecting with old friends. And yeah, I don't know, I guess if do I even have any? I don't think I have any other trips planned either. Not like any holiday trips.
Yeah. So. Maybe we should plan a trip together. Like a small one. Maybe. We're supposed to go to like a beach town or something, right?
Yeah. Well, I recently did go to the beach, but we couldn't match your schedule.
We should find somewhere else, because we went that together already last year, right?
Yeah, we just went there for a day trip.
Maybe we should go somewhere else that is like around
see how we can match up the schedule, because you're quite busy these days, and
I'm still like going. It's because like I just don't want to be at home. I just want to go out all the time still. But yeah, that's like how I'm going to fill the whole rest of the. I just want to make more new friends.
Well, you said that the best half of the year starts after August, so
yeah. Hopefully it's not going to be too cold for me to be like, oh my God, I don't want to go out because it's too cold. Because like obviously now I just don't want to be at home, because like it's such a great weather, right? I feel like I waste my day if I'm like at home. So I just want to go out, even though if I'm going to go out and just like, I don't know, go to Battersea power station and just sit on that, like the park, not the park, like, like they
deck
have
chairs?
Like, deck chairs.
Really
I literally randomly like made a new friend there. Just by sitting there.
Maybe that's all you need to do is look forward to all the new friends you're going to make before the end of 2023.
No, so that is my goal. I'm gonna make 100 new friends in total.
Are you counting?
We'll see. I am counting.
How many are you?
It's already half now.
50 in 2026 so far. You've made 50 new friends. Damn. Okay.
Just need another 50.
Just keep doing what you're doing. I think that will I think it'll work.
This is my goal. It's my goal.
Okay, so you have a goal for the year.
Yeah.
That's good.
My goal for the year is like to make more new friends and just not being sad and depressed, I guess. That is like...
It's a good goal to have.
No, I don't have any trip as well planned, but like, yeah. It's still going to be good. I hope it just, please just don't be too cold, please.
Maybe it'll just be like, I don't mind if it's a bit cold. I just don't want it to be too wet, because that's usually
and windy,
what makes
right?
it colder. Like when it's a cold day, but the sky is blue.
Yeah.
I like those days. I'm looking forward to those days as well.
It's the thing is like the winter is never dry. It's always so damp, like wet.
This past winter was not great, but the winter last year was actually fine.
Was it?
Yeah, so you remember my partner just arrived.
Oh yeah, and it was like just blue skies.
And they were so confused because everyone told them, oh, you're going to a wet, rainy country.
It's not so dry all the time. Oh yeah, I remember. So it's like 2024, like the end of 2024, right?
Yeah, so it's the winter of 24, 25, basically. It was...
Oh my god, last one was like, it's so
no, this year's winter was wet.
But that's probably why we get like all the sunny days now. Because I remember do you not remember like we talk about like the start of the year, right? It's like always raining. Do you not remember that?
This year?
Yeah. It's always like, it's probably like the longest like...
Yeah, we were talking
without rain. I mean with rain, like without like sunny days.
Yeah, the news was talking about how like Scotland had more than half its annual rainfall in the first couple months. Yeah,
so exactly. This is probably why we have this heat wave right now. To make sure we have enough sun.
I think it's more about climate change or something, to be honest.
But sure. We're not going to talk about that. But
yeah, let's just look forward to hopefully more blue skies. Whether it's the summer or the winter, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully more good things coming. I really hope this is not the end of like, because I feel like, oh, so many good things happen. And please, it's have to be like just the start of it. We are going to have more good things, right?
For sure.
For sure.
Manifesting all the good things.
All just the good things.
That's for all you guys listening as well, who have followed along this far. But yeah, happy mid-2026.
Thank you for watching.
For listening.